is, and I am definitely live and everything. Oh my gosh, hair look a mess. Well, just got a retire actually not too long ago, but they'll look a mess. This week it's just you don't know. I'm in pain, y'all. I'm in pain, y'all. Pray for me, but not like Kenya. Anyway, it's early in the morning. I'm about to just, I said, let me just go live because last time I did the, like, my live reaction while being at home, lying straight down, giving my reaction to everything that happened and putting that up. But I was like, you know what? I'm at the job now in the parking garage, as you can see from. Yeah, so that's annoying to me. Of course, it want to mess up. And then I got the wrong shirt on. I'm trying to, guys, but it's like, boo, bitch, doing whatever it want to do and all that. But basically, let me put something on my lips because I feel like I need something. Oh, I hope that motorcycle don't come. My freaking coworker, he be getting on my nerves with that dumb motorcycle. Um, but yeah, you gotta have you some of that just in case. Sometimes the lipstick don't work. I mean, the chapstick don't work. Yeah, this episode 11, Real Housewives of Atlanta, is really like a filler, like shit, like literally, like it had some little drama in it, but all the drama really was around. Not even really no drama. It was just around everything involving Kandi and Kenya without them being there to even deal with it until they were there dealing with it. Um, I'm not gonna go in no particular order at all. I'm just gonna say my opinion. So this like live gonna be real quick because I just don't have time to do no, editing and all that. So it's straight like it is, and it's already like Tuesday now. So Real Housewives came on Sunday. So you know, just saying it is what it is and catching up. I'm watching a lot of things. I'm watching all. I'm supposed to be on Love Island USA, and I'm like, oh my god, like it's episode 6. What happened with that? So I guess that's out of the question now for you guys that want to know. Are you doing Love Island USA? It's 6 episodes in. Nobody going backtrack. I'm not doing no daggone the circle watch 1 through 6 and explain that. No, that'd be too much. I'm a football mom too, so it's too much. And Dylan was about to go back to school for him, and basically, he's going to be in kindergarten, and I'm going to be helping him do a lot of his homework too. So it's like, and I'm studying for my own certs. So I'm overwhelmed. That's what I said. Pray for your girl. Pray for your girl. Pray for your girl. Um, but yeah, I'm not backtracking. That's too many episodes and too deep. So it will be definitely about Big Brother. Basically coming up August 2nd, I think. Yeah, so it definitely will be Big Brother. Let me get closer because I just feel like this is better. But yeah, so make sure you like and subscribe to this channel right now. If you're new to the channel and you're watching me right now, which I see no one's watching me at this moment, but you will get this video later on. So if you're watching me when you get this video later on and see it, make sure you become a channel subscriber. I mean, subscriber, please, to my channel, because why not? You gonna listen to me anyway. Why you want to keep trying to search, for the updates when you can just click subscribe, click the notification bell. You'll always get a ping when I'm dropping stuff, and stuff like this out of the blue, because I will do that. So yeah, just getting right into it. Basically, we leave off at the Drew and Sheree basically getting pulled up in the last walkout, and they, oh my god, I'm so annoyed. Let me see if I can turn this off a little bit. Yeah, I don't like it like that. But anyway, I don't like it like that. But anyway, yeah, I'm getting annoyed so much at them and seen like the whole entire time. So I'm just like, why are we keep hashing on this Kandi's little small comment and scene? It's like we're on vacation. All girls, when they get in their arguments and stuff like that, they always have a couple of friends, not just one, to be like, and here it goes, like, or they gonna have some dramatic thing to come out their mouth where it just be like, oh, here go the drama, okay, and cut, and all right, now, lick the put, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna have something smart to say to each other when you have one friend that's always over dramatic and you're on vacation and y'all just like trying to go about the dinner like, yeah, I'm hungry, I ain't moving up from this table. They always fighting every goddamn day. Like, they've been fighting since the airport. Let them work that out. I'm about to see how this freaking lobster do. And y'all worry about that. That's exactly how it is. So I understand where she was just like, man, she was like, Kandi was like Marlo with her daggone thirsty ass talking about some Kandi. You about to go check on Drew? He's like, no, I'm going to the bathroom. It's exactly how it. I don't need to put myself in that situation. They got it from there. It's like 5 girls that walked out with Drew. Drew be alright. She a big girl. I'm sure she can handle somebody saying, no, pay $1,000. No, it's not about $1,000. No, it ain't. No, it's not. Who wants to be back and forth with that when I got this freaking surf and turf right here? I'm sorry. Surf and turf? Okay. That's me. Y'all can handle it on your own. But Marlo and all of them was laughing at the comment. Monyetta, you were there for the comments. When your ass try to lie, talk about something. I didn't hear her saying a comment. This is not the way that you defend a friend. You just all confused, girl. You all confused. Like, you were there. You can have your own opinion about the situation, but you're still trying to be slick and remain neutral. Worse than Sanya, to be honest, because Sanya really is picking a side. But you're worse than Sanya because you're the one that's trying to kiss with them, and you are the freaking Alabama trip Monyetta when you with them, and then you be acting like dropping little stuff in there between them, like, I didn't hear that. Maybe I didn't like how you. Girl, shut up. You're gonna defend in the right way. Don't defend to make yourself look like a clown and make me look like, what you doing hang with this clown? She just be agreeing to anything and agreeing to anything for you, like a flunky. Like, I don't want a flunky. I want a friend that's gonna tell me the truth and that's gonna stand up for when somebody else not telling the truth on the friend that she knows she friends with. Period. But anyway, Drew come back, and then Sanya right away put her 2 cents in it. It's like she daggone spokesperson of the table, what's going on outside. She always quick to try to find out what's going on in the argument, and then run back in the building and tell, like you run tell that hoe, like but then what happened? Then she put her 2 cents in, like, I only put my 2 cents in it. This is what I feel. I feel like we all need to be more sensitive in situations like this and actually hear each other. Girl, Kenya said you could drop that 2 cents. I got a jar for 2 cents you could drop in there. And she was all like, well, I dropped it. I dropped it right on the table. That was my 2 cents. And Kenya like, yeah, I like Sanya, so it's just funny. She know I be joking with her. But really, Kenya, now you acting like Sanya and Monyetta. Like, literally, girl, you was not joking. You was for real, girl. You could put that 2 cents somewhere where the sun don't shine, literally. Because ain't nobody asked for your 2 cents. It is what it is. I'll be sensitive towards the hoes I care about. Period. The other ones, I don't have nothing for you. Period. That's what it's going to be. So stop trying to make it be what it's never going to be. It's never giving friendship over here with those hoes. And that's pretty much what I feel. That can you feel? So it's like saying, stop. Like, big heads. Like, literally, go eat your surf and turf and shut the... it's just getting on my nerves. She be getting on my nerves. Her and Monyetta. And all those people was like, Courtney is, she's back. That's what she is. She's back. The annoyance Courtney, I don't know why they gave me extra energy, because I was talking like this and being all tired or whatever. But as soon as I said Courtney, it's like, oh, that whole irked me the whole day on rest of this episode, period. And she just kept coming in with her side lip like, well, the karma, have a way of kicking itself. Universe have a way of kicking itself back into the front or whatever whatever she said about the universe have a way of showing itself, even if you don't want it to show itself. It has a way of coming back and bringing itself forth to you. And the girl, oh, this freaking seven sign like sign language. I mean, not sign language. I'm sorry, y'all. American ASL. Yeah, not that, not that. But we could give them some words in sign language, and not the good one. But yeah, like she just been a nuisance at this whole table. She just feel like, okay, I'm a part of y'all now, so now I can step up and say my little stuff to make the cut. It's like, girl, no cut at all has made the floor for you. I'm sorry. You was looking cute or whatever. I definitely pajama night. I was like, okay, she's giving nude mother body suit. But it still wasn't. It was like mother sexy, but it wasn't like, ooh, I got a man in my bed sexy, but it was still sexy. The little suit, and then I like the way she been having her hair up or whatever. I could say that you have been looking cute, but when you talk, you're back to the same annoyance, and I forget all about the cute because you're just so daggone annoying that I don't give a, like, literally, you just annoying. And then Kenya slips out the building. Cones all around, banana joints all around. You know why? And then I saw also, because I was I can't even talk. I was seeing snippets of the after show when they put them all in their little green screen and sitting in their little chairs. I was seeing that Kenya was all like saying to producer, like, oh, I need to get paid by the W, because they ain't had no signs around, girl. They had signs all out and throughout the whole freaking hotel, and it's on camera. Girl, you ain't suing a goddamn thing. Even though I would agree, like, we ain't never see no cones like that in the US. These foreign looking cones look like banana, like it looked like bananas. Like, it's so tiny and small and weird shape that you wouldn't think that they're cones to say like danger, stop, it's wet, and it's showing it in a different language on top of that. If you have American guests, you need to have it both ways. You need to have a bilingual cone so that people can recognize what it is. Because when you're looking at that and it's a foreign object and you're coming from the US, you're like, what is that? But my good common sense would then click and be like, oh, it's really rainy out here and the cone is placed right here in front of the hotel door lobby door. And obviously it's to warn customers in their own way that this is wet, danger, and it's in another foreign language. Look up the language on my phone. Oh, what is this saying? Oh, okay, that's a cone. Oh, okay. Even though nobody gonna do it, she ain't gonna do all that. She was rushing outside in her freaking room slippers. Them room slippers that they give you are always slippery. I experienced that myself, but I was able to grab onto something before I slipped out, because when I had them on, when I went to Jamaica, I had them same slippers on, and I swear I walked on something wet and I almost freaking died as well. Them slippers is not made to go through no wetness at all, period. So I don't even know why they give it to you. Like, this is supposed to be bath slippers, but even in the bathroom, like, you can slip and break your neck in the bathroom. So it's like, get some with some grip. Y'all been cheap as hell for being at the W and getting the money that they paying y'all. I'm sure y'all been cheap as hell. But that's it on that, because I can't. So Kenya hurt her tailbone. Okay, go ahead, Kenya, with your little, I was like, all right, with your little coxania. She, instead of saying her tailbone, she was like the cock's tail, but she said it a scientific word for your tailbone, pretty much felt like it was friggin' fractured or something, and I was like, okay, with your studies, or this did happen hours after, far as the confessional, so she probably researched this. But I'm gonna give her credit where credit due. All right, Miss Med School. Before, she could have been Med School if she ain't going to modeling. All right, she is quite smart, though. I'm sure all the times you hurt yourself and all the procedures that you might have gotten done. whatever. I'm sure you know exactly about your body. A lot more. Um, Especially if you have time to sit in the waiting room, looking at different things about your body, waiting for results and consultations. But let me not, it is what it is. I don't care what my body shaming. Why? I went from bony and skinny to mother weight on me, and now, like, well, I've been boobs. I've been boobs even when I was skinny. So I mean, I've been had these. It just grew even more. Motherhood, but I'm on my own journeys too. But I'm on my actual no surgical procedure weight loss journey now, and this feels strange to me to say weight loss. This feels so strange because I never had to lose any weight, none of my life, and now that I actually have to like lose a little bit, I just want to lose stomach because I like my form, like under, other than my stomach, the rest of my form is great. Like I like the thickness that I have. I just want to lose the mother gut, which I ain't gonna even blame all the way on my son. That was a little bit after, and I was just doing too much. So yeah, mother stopped blaming sons because I was like still real small when after I had my son. But then I did have post preeclampsia or whatever, and I was swollen so bad. But then when I went down, I still wasn't that big at all. But yeah, it did swell me up after post pregnancy, post labor. But yeah, let's get back into this because it ain't about me. It is what it is. You'll see a difference when you see a difference in my videos. But it'll be the natural way, not these BBLs that mothers be trying to get. No, I never was for that. I don't want to be cut. I already been cut twice, my back and my freaking C-section that I did not want to have. But my son wrapped daggone cord around his neck twice, heart rate dropped, and they rushed me in there and said, I don't care whether you're 1 centimeter from pushing, which I was at 9, he got to be taken out surgically. I'm like, oh. And scene. Yeah, so hey, whoever came in, won't you like and subscribe to the channel if you're a new member. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm not jumping into any particular order, even though I did say that I have went into the exact order. But let's just get to the nitty gritty of things because it is getting closer to the time of me walking in my building. Why this whole episode was literally about Kandi and Kenya. Like, Sheree, desperation or what? Like, you use this whole entire episode, but you said it's a healing trip, man. What's the healing? You healing your soul from being dragged by Kandi and Kenya? So you're healing yourself from your guilt? You're healing yourself from being freaking literally dragged all season long. So let me use this trip as a way to freaking go on all of them and pick on everybody's problems they got going on with each other at home, but say little to nothing about me. And then you keep showing that raggedy ass Martell. Nobody is looking for you to talk. Then this fool, I hate. It's like sending a D pic. You know what I'm saying? Like literally on MySpace. Better yet, Black Planet. It's like, dude, nobody need to hear that. Oh, we normally don't go this long without having sex. I did not care. Now I threw up. And now I'm throwing up the rabbit with the BBL. Like literally that we came from the market. I'm like, boy and girl. Nobody need to hear none of that. And you're like, you know how she do that little thing. But everybody was like, I'm in the Marlo said, if they got a pulse and don't have an ankle bracelet on, anybody's an upgrade. Over the Tyrone. I like, literally, that is not an upgrade. That's even further down than Tyrone. Did Tyrone come with all them kids? No, ankle bracelet you can deal with. A bunch of kids you cannot deal with. I'm sorry. Bunch of baby bubbas you cannot deal with. Period. Reputation already screwed. You cannot deal with. But then again, they both are like in that situation. Reputation already screwed. Cannot deal with. Point blank, you got to start from scratch. Like, you this bad girl. then wait till you find good, girl, because you're looking desperate, girl. And that's basically like point blank. Point blank, you can't get over that. You look at desperate, girl. So just hold up, back from these hoes, and let the right one come to you. You're looking a little bit press, you know. Have your little fun out in the streets or whatever, but let that be fun. Don't bring them home, no kids, and try to rush them to be on no show to save your spot. I mean, you could go back to being the bone collector that you are, because even though you gave that up to Sanya for a little bit, you still been delivering something yourself already, so that should be good enough. What I'm about to say, Drew over dramatic ass, like, look, girl, Marlo and Sanya and all them could not wait to come back and say, yeah, Kandi said, and cut. You're like, girl, if you're gonna say it right. She said and scene. And then they said it in a way that she thought Drew was acting, and like whether she did or not. It's like the way they came back and brought that information to her, they could not wait for Kandi to get them something. Kandi, why you give them that? Why did you give Marlo that? But I guess Kandi like, I don't give a goddamn. Like, you know, it is what it is. I'll tell her to her face as well. Like, and scene. And then they kept saying and scene for everything. They're in a pottery class, and Mayetta and Sanya just start acting out of nowhere. And I thought Sanya was for real. You know, goes to commercial. They always overdo it with a commercial. And make you think that that's what's happening. But then what's her name? Mayetta came out of nowhere and was just like, Sanya, I don't like the way you looking at me. Well, I mean, I looked the way at her. Girl, you can't even act serious, right? For real. But then I was saying, like, it looked like because it looked like she caught Sanya in her normal state of, I don't know how to but I'm going to get loud, and that's all I know how to do. I'm in Jamaican, and that's what I do. That's all I know how to do, so I'm just going to get loud. And then they like, and scene. And Drew like, really? Y'all look like some get-wits. Like that, y'all using Kandi's voice, mind, and head all together. Like, get it out, girl. And then that's when they go to when they went to that market, girl. Oh my gosh. And they all like, we're gonna go and pick out some food for the market for the guy to go back to his restaurant and cook. Can I just have ordered that off the menu? Why do I have to go to this market and pick shit out? Like, I don't want to eat what I just saw there. That smelled disgusting as crap. I've been around all this fish, and she gonna have the nerve to say, how did everybody enjoy the market? Not like shit, girl. Not like shit, girl. Like, who? The market, what we do? Walked around in our freaking Jador. Jador. But walked around in our good outfits, stinking and like coming back on the bus stinking. Put some incense on this bus or something. We smell like fish. They already say we fish, and then you're gonna have a smelling like fish, and then we're gonna go back and watch them cook the fish that we just saw on a slab of ice looking like that. Like, I'm sorry, that is a moment for me. I'd have been on a bus with Kandi getting a KFC. Oh yeah, Kenya did ask Kandi, can you go with me, please? And Kandi was like, dang, first day I'm sick, and second day I'm second day I'm in the ambulance with Kenya, and Kenya in the ambulance twice. That witch doctor is Courtney. It is not Marlo. It is Courtney is the witch doctor. She thought that is freaking Courtney. Courtney summoned that up. Talk about the universe have a way of showing itself. Girl, you a witch. You's a witch, witcho. But I'm all over the place with this review, but I'm just saying everything that's on my mind. I ain't going in no particular order. I'm just dragging how I feel like dragging that's coming in my mind, you know. But Courtney talking sideways and stuff with Drew, and she just all like, even though she got all that information about what Kandi said or whatever, over dramatic information when Kandi said, here she go, yeah, I'm the first time. And Drew, you did laugh, like saying you did laugh at it, but maybe that's a nervous laugh. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to give a response back to this because this is my cousin. This is my cousin. But that's my girl Kandi too. She gave her ample time to correct herself because Drew kept repeating it like, you know what you saying, really? Like, that's no, not that, right? Now you not saying that. Yeah, I am saying that. And Drew like, oh my God. You could tell she just like, that was nasty for you to say. And that's when she came back and said, yeah, I wish people just pretty much stop saying disgusting things like that when people going through times like this. Point number 2, Kenya. So all that little statement that you put on your little thing on Instagram, Twitter, you need to take that down because Drew once again had your back in this situation where she said, no, like you shouldn't. Even though I wish she should have said it to her during the time she was saying it, but she probably felt so awkward and didn't know how to respond to that. But when she got her right mind and went back and did her interviews and stuff in the what you call it, diary room, whatever, that's when not diary room, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, the confessionals, that's when she recorrected and was like, yeah, this just a nasty thing to say in a situation like this. You just need to be supportive, and that was a bad tone. People basically need to stay in their place, pretty much, girl. You giving tone deaf, literally. What else was I about to say about that? Yeah, that's all for that hoe. Like, she literally, like, I don't got nothing for her. But I'm doing anything with my hand. Y'all like, what's going on, girl? It's giving, my hair is itching like shit, so I'm rubbing it like shit. But what else am I? Okay, they had that whack pajama party. I think this is basically kind of like the end for me because that party class was lame. They was trying to put Manetta in another box again when she's supposed to be talking trash about Kandi, and she like, the girl, y'all not set me up no more. And she was like, I think he was a little insensitive about like, I don't like the way you stole her shine. Talking about Kenya, you stole her shine when she was talking about Roy. You could have kept that to yourself. And she was like, well, I can't help it if I know somebody. When she turned the phone and I saw his face, she was like, yeah, but you went directly to your DMs. I don't go directly to my DMs when I know somebody. Like, you turn the phone, yeah, like, oh yeah, or the number, but not the DMs. And she was like, well, then can you go into the DMs? And then here they go trying to make Manetta look stupid. It's like, no, you know why? Must I explain again and again and again? Versus Kenya going to the DMs versus her. You're just playing tit for tat. Kenya was saying, oh, you serious about this hoe? Well, let me tell you before it come out, because I don't want to hear nothing about I'm trying to steal nobody man, Apollo, or anybody else. Like, I'm not trying to hear all that crap in the friend group and them to believe them. And the whole time, Apollo was trying to meet up with me. You know? Let me let you know that this happened beforehand, because I didn't know he was a permanent hoe. I thought he was just something that you was playing around with, and that was how y'all gonna keep it. But now you serious, and we're trying to have a better relationship. Let me put this all out on the floor. That's what that was. Now your dude dragged it out like that at the party, and yourself, because you felt stupid once again, and you didn't want to feel stupid once again, but you did, and you were, and he is. And he was feeling stupid the same way. Y'all, congratulations. Y'all hoes belong to each other. Y'all but anyway, moving on for that. Marlo, you know what you was doing. You was playing Get Back. And Sheree, this is not feeling like a trip for no confession. I mean, no, nothing with the girls. It don't feel like anything inspirational y'all doing. And you talk about some pottery class. That is nothing inspirational about no pottery. Like, we just make it. This not ghosts. And if anything, I want my man behind me while I freaking making this pottery. And it's not pottery. Y'all have freaking stars. Literally designing, painting stars. Literally, girl. Literally painting stars. like first grade shit, like making macaroni shells and painting them and crap, turning macaroni shells into hearts and painting them. That's what that pottery class looked like. Sorry, that was my alarm clock, y'all. Yeah, I thought y'all was gonna do something extra, like actually make real pottery. And then what's inspirational about that? It's relaxing. It may take away the thought of wanting to talk about drama because you focus on keeping your pottery up, in shape. But painting on stars, what is that doing? Where's the healing part? Y'all didn't even go to a beach to do, like, at least when they went to Africa, they actually went to the witch doctor and he did the little spirituals on it and then told her some real life stuff that was happening to her. So them roots is for real. When they say they put the roots on you, they put the roots on you. Them roots is for real because that's exactly where Kandi went. Said you would be married and you will have another child. Wow, like that's crazy. The things is true, but I mean, some people like that's cliche. Like, literally married another child. Of course, she want to have another one with a new husband, but like not right away. They said within that time period that she did do everything, and that was the truth. So, and she said it's somebody that you met here. It would be with somebody that you met here in Africa. Nobody from home. That was too specific for it to be a generic detail. So at least they did spiritual healing in Africa. And who did that trip? Was that Nene's trip? When they went to Africa with Marlo and Sheree was like, that one? Yeah. I think it might have been Nene's trip. Because that's when Cynthia was all acting like a freaking Sanya. Literally. But bring Cynthia back for reals. Because like I'd rather see her baby father because he's smooth like a baby's butt. And her daughter, let's see how Noelle is doing these days, Like, let's see her little relationships and all that. Because we're tired of your daggone son coming in with their wrinkly collar shirt and polo shirt and some daggone jeans. Like, really? That's how he presented himself? But you want to act like you she by Sheree? Dress your son then. Act like you dressing for the runway. Like, he came and showed up in that and presented you with that freaking OG Mom Award. Literally, who gets an OG Mom Award? That's all the moms in the universe to get older. Like, girl, OG Mom Award. That was, oh my God, I'm going backwards though. So I feel like I'm rambling. But anyway, when we get to the end and they go to this they go to Sheree's room for like a little after little, they always do the little girl fake pillow talk version pajama party because Nene do this all the time. So it's like, Sheree, you're biting hard. You're biting pretty hard. Always biting off of somebody. And now you're biting off of Nene hard. But you're never able to put anything together right. Then she do everything late, like flowers and freaking food being poured up and stuff. I'm like, why I need flowers in this room? You just want your room to look pretty because it look pretty stale. Because we're just sitting on your bed, like, what's going on here? The man was like, what's supposed to be? She's like, oh, y'all came early. Oh, okay. Like, girl, what's going on? Just about to sit on your bed? It's giving G thing. But and then Kandi came in, and she always find a way to say something about Kandi. Kandi come in looking like Cleo from Set It Off. She got to work on her outfit. I'm like, she had the same thing she had on from the hospital, young. She ain't had no time to do nothing. It was rainy that day. Everybody was in their sweatpants. And I understand. If I'm in Portugal, I don't give a god daggone what this trip is about. I ain't going out in no cute outfit when it's freaking pouring and thundering and raining. Shoot, anything can happen. It could be a tsunami or anything. I'm going to be in something comfortable where I can freaking run and grip stuff. I ain't going to be in no daggone skirt where everything going to rip right off me. So she had that on with her little coat or whatever, with her little black and white peacock. So she just took a peacock off and went downstairs and went into Sheree's room. But I'm like, girl, why you mad? She still showed up for something. And then they're going to tell, I forgot, they're going to tell Kandi about herself, about showing up. not showing up enough for us, your friends and all that. And Kandi like laughed, like, girl, I know she was laughing because she was trying to hold her composure about them being her friend. Because girl, y'all not my friends. So we can end it there. But Kandi did the classy thing in the confession. Was like, they right. I do need to show up more. It's no excuse. I always be like, I'm working. And she do need to take time to cater to her own daggone self and her health, but and be there sometimes for friends, because I don't know why they giving her to talk like she's freaking Kim Zolciak. Like, that girl just literally did not want to be around you black hoes. That's what that was. It's given like, soon as I got married and got my thought she had a rich one, but he was not that decent on the roster to begin with for football, but she thought she had a good one, a rich one. So like, I don't need you hoes no more, and I'm dabbing away from this because I'm already going on the finest restaurants, finest trips and all that without y'all hoes. So I don't want to deal with you black hoes. But y'all did put me on the map at first. Because Big Papa wasn't doing enough, was he? Because your wigs wasn't not even wigging. It was not wigging right. So, but anyway, I did a whole rant on her. But yeah, basically, what I'm just saying is that Kandi, do not see it for your hoes. So you can start putting that in the atmosphere. Like, yeah, your friends, who? Kenya is probably equivalent. Maybe Drew a little bit. But sometimes she's iffy. She's an iffy hoe. And Monyetta. But yeah, I would say Monyetta and Kenya and Drew by way of sometimer. But like, all the rest of you hoes, she's not a friend of yours. So it's like, the only ones that need to be talking to me about this is Kenya, and she was the one that was speaking less. Like, literally, Sheree was trying to find a reason to drag this out of Kenya. She was like, yeah, me and Kenya was talking earlier, and she was like, why? Because I be working. Because about showing up, and I be working. And Kenya was like, yeah, she was mad at Kandi for a little bit. And now she felt bad because she dragged Kandi on this trip, even though she was sick. So all the people that did the reviews, because this is why we're getting more on the next episode, and everybody like, why? I don't care if I'm freaking dying on, I'm sorry, I do care if I'm dying. If I'm on the plane, if I'm dying in the airport and I can't even keep nothing down, nothing, it's no way that I'm ever going on this trip, period. And that's what Kandi felt like. But still, that guilt of her friend telling her that you're never here with us, that's what made Kandi stay on that plane. So now we see. But yeah, getting back to the fake pillow talk thing. This is another healing. And that's when Drew let Kandi know that she was disappointed and hurt, that she thought that she was acting, because she was like, this is a vulnerable part of my time, my life, and I would never act and all that other stuff on that. And I just felt like you didn't appreciate the feelings that I had on the time. And she was like, girl, some of y'all just be a little too uptight. It's just a joke. But I understand if I probably you took it the wrong way. I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag. I wasn't trying to drag you in it. And Hickle Courtney, I mean, she was when she said it was not meant as a dig or anything. She was just saying it because at that time it was a joke. It's like, girl, move to the side. We do not need you to talk. Even Drew said, yeah, but like, girl, you my cousin by default, but I would drag your ass if you don't get out my conversation. You ain't see Drew lean up. She was like, yeah, but like, girl, that's the the look that you get. But yeah, but I know, but like, I get it all the time, like, meaning your ass better stay out before I get into your ass. So, but get out of my conversation before I look this way. Okay? But like, I know that, but Drew got up. Yeah, but I'm like, what I'm saying, dumb hoe, that's the off my back, hoe. God dang, she was on her back, like, God. She was on her back like a mug. But oh, that'd be irritating me. Like Kandi, she on the Kandi nutsack, like literally. Kandi saying, "Oh, good morning." She on like, "Hi, oh, hi, oh, I like what you learned today." It's like, oh my god, get with. If I ain't never see get with other than Sanya. Uh, but anyway, they did that makeup. She shut them down twice for the show, and I apologize for how I made you feel. I was not trying to mean it in that way or just demeaning you in that way or whatever. I did not mean it that way. I'm sorry, Drew. Forgive me, Drew. Are you happy now? It reminded me of the Martin show. You say, "Gina, will you marry me? Your pride, your beg, you got it out of me now. Are you happy now, Gina? Will you marry me?" And that was so funny, but it was like, yeah, that's how I felt, Kandi. Apology. But either way, it was straight to the point that it was dry after that. They thought they was going to hold all the commercial, it's not commercial, but you know what I'm saying? They all thought they was going to hold all their screen time on Kandi going back and forth like, "But what you mean?" And then, what you call it, her little long nose ass, changing nose as, she by no Sheree. She looking on the side like you stuck now, Kandi. Like she was just pressed for her to be. She was kind of somewhat laughing too at her saying that NSYNC was acting. She was like, "I done seen you be so dramatic. I mean, had worse arguments with everybody and never been this dramatic about it." So I'm just like, she was like, "Well, didn't you think that it might have been something going on with me more personally then?" It's like, yeah, and that's what she apologized. I apologize because I did not think about that. So yeah, you're right. Then they asked Sanya about her dry freaking relationship. Don't care, not talking about this. This hoe is dry. Going on these multiple interviews to keep her peach. And girl, nobody care about you and your family dynamics. You do need to grow up, girl. You want them or you don't want them in the house. What is it, gun? What is it? Gunga. But anyway, that's pretty much it for that. After hours, Kenya gonna drag the hell out of them in this reunion. Period. That's all I know. After hours, oh, my daggone co-worker coming. And why would he come this way? Like, every time I'm doing something, it's like I gotta see what you're exactly doing. Like, you was already going up the goddamn ramp on the motorcycle, and now all of a sudden you coming this way. Oh, I see. He meeting his little girlfriend. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. This is like rare footage right here. Oh. Him meeting his little girlfriend. Oh, I'm getting all the tea. Why are they walking back together and all that? They gotta walk back together? Literally? Corny ass. Oh, he walking this little girl back. This is funny as crap. He came in her little motorcycle. He came back and he walked with her. Yeah, but y'all, Drew, you kissed that girl. Point blank is you kissed that girl. Shut up. Talking about you ain't kissed that girl. You kissed that girl, young. Everybody remember that night. We played back their tapes a million times. You kissed that girl. Y'all had some fun. Portia, you had some fun. You and the other girl was eating each other out. That flew to Tanya. You and Tanya was eating each other out. Then Bolo was eating y'all out. Then Bolo did y'all both. We already know, but we're gonna say allegedly right here. We're gonna say allegedly, but come on, come on. on a girl trip away, come on. But she was all like, Courtney was like, that incident was around Rose's house. I mean, around my house. And then she was like, oh, it was around Ralph's house too. Oh, that's how we're family, because that's where I grew up at. And that's where his mom house at. So, okay, y'all confirming y'all family even more, I guess, or whatever. So, girl, you were a fan. So don't act like you wasn't coming for Kandi. You were a fan, as we can see. You was monitoring that whole Housewives of Atlanta episodes. Period. But while we focus on Drew and her relationship, I don't give a goddamn about if she kissed a girl or not. The fact that you're denying it is going to make them delve deep more into it and make it more of a storyline for people to find out. But who cares? And then I guess we're going to get into your marriage. I'm like, so it's going to be filler like shit for 3 episodes. That's what it's going to be. It's giving y'all. I'm probably going to be laying down in the bed, looking at the episode, reacting like, oh dad, what is I'm probably the same way, because this energy right here, I have none. I don't know who it's coming from. I think it's coming from the angerment of Courtney face ass. Like, the main people that got on my goddamn nerves this episode was Monyetta, Sanya, but Courtney being the main person. Literally. Over again. After you chilled for a while, you came back and being an annoying little asshole. Period. Now we got to deal with Drew and her over dramatics that's coming up next. Or what people try to make. Because maybe she's not going to be over dramatic with it. Maybe other people. But Kandi is like mad as on her. She was like, you can't make me unseen what I just seen. You could say I agree to disagree, but don't call me no liar. Don't call me no liar. And you know everybody going to be like, Kandi, what makes you the Bible, your word the Bible? Like, Kandi don't lie, like we supposed to just take her word as a Bible. Well, when a person lives that way, and they keep representing themselves as a non-liar, then they're not liars. So you know that person's reputation is preceding itself, like literally. So haters, back and shut that up. Like, pretty much, she's been living that way, and we see. Don't drink at all, and don't lie, and loves her mama. That's pretty much Christian standards, if you ask me. So, yeah, just stop hating, y'all. Just stop hating. Kandi word is the Bible, pretty much. Like I said, it's almost like Christian faith, you know. She just don't go to church enough. I mean, because she be booked and busy. I'm working. You know what it's like to lose it, so you never want to lose it again. And I understand I'm still building. Building? What you building? Girl, just because you build one freaking house and one freaking business for 15 years, this is why she building. Looking at the backs of you hoes. Like, some of you like, I don't want to be that. Rely on one archive. Hold on. I gotta say this before I leave. Sheree, I know you didn't go around that room talk about something nobody didn't sell, nobody didn't purchase. One thing at she by Sheree, and you're like talking about something, saying acting like she don't know how to work a website now. She's showing you the freaking technical difficulty of your website right now. Like, it's a technical error. She's saying every time I try to send it to the cart, it lets me send to the cart, but it don't let me purchase it. Just like you trying to stand in line for some Jordans, so the newest version Jordans or whatever to come out. I get it to the cart. Then it start rolling around like it's browsing. And then like it's loading, about to load up and let you purchase it. And then it says, sorry, shoes sold out. You can't purchase no more. It's like, God dang, somebody got the last pair. Like, that's how it's doing on your website. And she was like, yes, they're trying to act like they don't know how to work a daggone website now. It's like, girl, don't try to deflect. Your website was down, damaged, broken, nothing on it. Garbage. And then, like Drew said, you would sell a star on there, a knockoff star on there for $150 tomorrow after that pottery class. That cheap ass pottery freaking project they did. Like, did y'all take that crap home? Or was it just like, let me just do my freaking waiting to exhale champagne and freaking paint? Like, literally. Like, and then, what you call it has never saying, I ain't written that fella archive. We're not 6 feet tall. We're not going to have nothing that we want to, dang, I can't even talk. Baho, we don't want to rent nothing that's your outfit. It doesn't belong with us. I'm 5 foot whatever, like Drew, 5'4", whatever. It's nothing I can rent in your archive. It's already dumb. I hate saying the name, period. But talk about something. I donated $5,000 towards such and such. Sheree, you pressed to say you donated $5,000 with ease. Like you press it. And Kandi is what about dropping with Drew? Drop it, drop it, drop it. It's still doing good. It's doing good. And we just like, that's it, girl. That's all you got. Ain't doing shit. But all right, y'all. Like and subscribe to the channel. It could be a mess sometimes, but bear with me, yeah. But like, I'm just saying, like I do talk about everything, but I'm gonna get back on my game because I swear it's a lot of life happening with me as other podcasters. I see some people gone for like 5 years and stuff. But like, I was gone for like a year or two one time. It was just a lot. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be gone like that. You know, might be like a week or two, like vacation, things like that. But like, not that long. It just got to be an interesting show for me to want to review because I like to do a lot of watching and binge watching, and I hate day by day shows, like week by week shows. Like I hate it. But my favorites, definitely Big Brother, definitely Survivor, all that. I love all that. So I will be talking about each and every last one of that. It's going on 51 minutes now. I got to go. All right. Until next time, I holla. Bye.